Good morning, folks. Welcome to Market Wealth. In this video, we're going to see how to use one of the existing trading view indicators in a profitable way for swing trading. I'll try to keep the video short. Please watch in 1.5x if you need to get through this quickly. So this indicator, what you're seeing, is called Algo Alpha's zero lag signal. So this is how you get as soon as you apply this indicator. You go to this indicator section and you see zero lag, and you can see Algo Alphas, and this is the one that I'm using. So if you just use this indicator, this very simply shows a buy and sell signal, but this is not what I would recommend. I would probably add one more indicator, which is a 200 EMA. So if this showing signal above 200 EMA, then buy and you ignore the sell signals. And if you look at here, you will ignore the buy signals because this is below 200 EMA. So how do we enter precisely? So if you look at this indicator, this has got a lot of whipsaws and you cannot enter every time this shows a buy signal. So I would probably recommend a simple entry, right? So which is a precise entry. Say for example, this is an SBI chart of 3 hours. So, and this indicator shows a green signal and this crosses the 200 EMA and you have price going above, right? So when this price touches this level or this line, which is zero lag line, and this is where you enter, and this will be your stop loss. So as simple as that, right? So this is your entry somewhere, and this is your stop loss, which is around 2% probably. So you can expect 2 or 2.5 or 3 or even 4%. So this should be your target, right? So let's look at some other examples. And if you have something like this, I would still not recommend much, right? I mean, this is a second entry, right? So probably this would be your entry and you hit a stop loss here. Don't try to enter again here. I mean, you can still do it. It's still a little risky, but you get the idea, right? You just get it first time and you're not going to get profit every time this shows signal, right? So if you look at something like this, now this has been on downtrend and then here your trend changes and then it goes about 200 EMA and here is your entry, right? And this is your stop loss and you get a clean trade. And I wouldn't enter here. This is again a too risky entry. So this is a good entry because after a long time, and this is changing direction for the first time, right? So this is a very simple indicator, and just to add more confidence, you can add a RSI of 50 here. This is an RSI of 50, where you have a 50 line, and this is again a 50 SMA of RSI. So my entry would be, so this has changed trend, and then your entry comes in, and this is your entry, and RSI is above 50, right? So this is a valid entry. So this is an additional confirmation that can help you with trade more confidently. So for example, we can choose, say, Bajaj Finance. So this pretty much works on 3-hour or 1-hour time frame, very decent, right? So this is a trade where you will hit stop loss. So this would be your entry and this is your stop loss, right? That's around 2.4%. And this is another stop loss here. This would be your entry and this is your stop loss. These are very stop losses. And you could go PE as well, which is for downtrend. That is a very good example. So if you see this trend changes and then you get a PE entry and then you get a good rundown, right? So if you ask me, this I would not enter and again this is second leg down. I would not enter. There is no entry, so this is probably an entry which would again hit a stop loss. But this I will not enter, because after this this good trend, this is second leg up, and that's not going up properly. But if you look here, this is after a long time, this is crossing the 200 EMA, and this is somewhere I would enter, right? And this gives a very good run up. Same thing here, this crosses 200 EMA, and then this is your entry, right? And then you can see this going nicely. And if you look at this, this crosses 200 EMA, crosses below 200 EMA, and this is your P entry. Same thing here, it crosses your 200 EMA, and this is your pullback entry. Crosses your 200 EMA, and then your pullback is here. This is your entry. So you get the idea. So this is a very good indicator that you can use out of the box straight away. Thank you for listening.